Hello everyone. Previously మనం VBCSలో VBSలో Oracle Fusion Visual Builder Studioలో మనం గ్లోబల్గా సిఎస్ఎస్ని ఎలా డిఫైన్ చేస్తాము, దాన్ని మన పేజ్లోకి ఎలా ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకుంటాము, ఇలాంటి కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అన్ని మనం చూసాము. సో ఇప్పుడు మనం చూడబోతుంది ఏంటంటే ఆ గ్లోబల్ సిఎస్ఎస్ని ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకోవడానికి కావాల్సిన ఎగ్జాంపుల్. దిస్ ఇస్ ఎ రియల్ టైమ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఓకే, now here we are able to see one dashboard. This dashboard is consisted of 5 pages: absence reports, exit reports, core HR reports, payroll reports, and goal management reports. Okay, and these 5 pages consisting of different tiles. If you see here, there are different tiles here. Okay, each and every tile it will navigate to a particular report. Okay, now what is the issue here is these tiles are developed by using a text component inside a dashboard. You are able to see the text component here, right? If you drag and drop this text component, inside this text component you are able to write your code here. Okay, and you can generate the tiles. Here you can use contains, HTML, JavaScript, CSS markup, all those things. Okay, once you enable this checkbox, your HTML code or web development languages will get executed and you are able to see the tiles. Okay, this is how the dashboard is developed. Okay, this is the same scenario in all other pages also, like exit reports, core HR reports, payroll reports, all those things. Okay, if you see here, you are able to see the entire code. Let me copy the code. Okay, now what's the issue here is in one of my colleagues instance, he is working for another project, and in his instance he is not able to see this contains HTML, JavaScript, CSS markup. Okay, so the entire code is showing it as a text. It is not rendering the HTML tags. So at that point of time I got an idea, like why we didn't use VBS to create this kind of dashboards. Okay, so here we have 5 tabs, like 5 pages, and we are having the code to show the tiles. Okay, to show this kind of tiles. So we will create this one extension by using VBS. It without losing the functionalities of this dashboard. Okay, there also we will place 5 tabs and we can create all these tiles. Okay, now let's start our extension creation. Okay, now I logged into the Fusion instance using Ellen Smith account. Let me navigate to the configurations and click on Visual Builder Studio. Once I click on Visual Builder Studio, we are able to land on development area. Okay, now let me create one project with the name dashboard with multiple reports. Okay, I am giving some name and I am clicking on next. Once I click on next, let me finish everything. Now the VBS will create the dependencies for us. Now let me create an environment. Okay, now let me add the instance inside it. I am clicking on add instance. I am selecting the instance which is available and I click on add. Once the instance got created inside the environment, we will create a workspace. Okay, now the instance got created. Let me go to the workspace and just click on new, and I am selecting new application extensions. I am giving the name as dashboard and I am clicking on create. Once I created the workspace, we are able to land on our development area. Okay, we are in our development area. Now let me create one app UI and I am naming it as dashboard and I am clicking on create. Once I click on create, an app UI and a flow and a page got created. Okay, inside this page we will develop our dashboard. First of all, in that dashboard which you have seen in the analytics, it is consisting of 5 pages. Okay, it is consisting of 5 pages. So what we will do here is we will create 5 tabs here. Okay, let me create the tabs. What I will do is I will select one component, tab bar. Okay, tab bar. If you see here, we have 2 types of tab bars inside layout. Tab bar with content, tabs with content. I select tabs with content. Tabs with, what is the difference between these two is, tab bar will use only the tabs. Okay, but inside each tab, what is the working area we need? We need to add it by using the switcher component. But with tabs with content, the tabs got created, and along with each tab, the work area is also got created. Let me drag and drop this component. Once I drag and drop this component, if you see here, we got 3 sample tabs, and along with that we got switchers also. This switch slot will be mapped with this each and every tab. Okay, if you see here, ID OJ tab bar 1501 ID, and if I drag it, see, tab 1. So each and every tab got mapped with its switcher. So whenever we switch the tab, the content also will got switched. So let me create 2 more tabs, tab 4, tab 5, so that we can create our tabs. The first one is absence reports. Okay, and the second one is exit reports. Okay, exit reports, and the third one is core HR reports. Core HR reports. Okay, and the fourth one is payroll reports. Payroll reports, and the fifth one is goal management reports. Goal management reports. Okay, these are the 5 tabs which we created. Okay, let me see the sentences. I have placed it correctly or not. HR should be in capital letters. Core HR reports, payroll reports, goal management reports. Yes, all the tabs got created. Okay, let me see the preview ones. Let me click on preview. Okay, the preview got loaded. We are able to see absence reports, exit reports, core HR reports, payroll reports, and goal management reports. So we got 5 tabs. Okay, now in these 5 tabs, we have to place our content. Okay, for placing the content, what I will do here is, I will take the list view. Okay, list view. Okay, I am dragging and dropping this list view inside the switcher slot. You are able to see the switcher slot, right? I am just dragging and dropping it like this. Okay, and I am doing the same in all other tabs also. Let me go to live mode, click on exit reports, and let me do the same in all other tabs. Okay, let me do it quickly. Okay, I have created list views in all the tabs. So what we will do now here is, let me go to the structure. In the structure, I am going to each and every switcher and the list view inside that switcher. After that list view, I am removing this list item layout. Okay, this list item layout is not required now. Okay, so let me remove it in all the tabs. Okay, in all the tab switches. Let me minimize the each and every list item layout. Why? Because inside that we are going to create a custom layout by our own. So that's why it is not required for us. Okay, let me do it for the last tab also. Okay, now in every tab we got deleted it. Okay. Now what we will do here is I am selecting the first tab, that means absences, row template, and list view. Okay, I am selecting the list view. Inside this list view, we need to pass the data. I am selecting it as card layout first. Okay, whenever I select it as card layout, you are able to see small tabs, small cards on this. Okay, and let me select the same option for all other tabs. So I have selected this card layout option in each and every tab. Now we are able to see the card places. Now what I will do here is I will scroll down, and in the item template I will click on plus, and here I will select the option as card. I will select the card component. Once I select this card component, see, we are able to see the cards. Place your primary text here, secondary text here, like this. So let me do this for all other tabs also, other switchers. Okay, now I have created the cards in each and every layout. If you see here, in each and every layout we have the cards. Now what we have to do here is we have to pass the data to our list view. Okay, so basing upon this data, how many cards are there in this particular absence report, it will show those many cards, and on each and every card, what is the title of the report and what is the path it has to re-navigate us for by clicking on that particular report. So what I will do here is, first of all I will go to the variables. Okay, and I will create few variables. One is absence reports list. Okay, one is absence report list, and I am selecting as array data provider. So like the same, let me create variables for all other tabs. Okay. Okay, now I have created array data provider variables for all the 5 tabs. Okay, now what I have to do here is I have to create the types. I am just clicking on the clicking on the types tab, and I am clicking on this plus type. Here I am selecting custom. Okay, now I will mention it as absence. Okay, and I will create field inside this absence type. What is the first field is report path. Okay, and the next field is report name. Report name. Okay, so I have created two fields inside this. These two are enough for us. So let me create the types for all other variables which we have created. Okay, if you see here, I have created the types for all the variables: payroll, goal management, exit, core HR, and absences. If you go to the variables, you are able to see the 5 array data providers which you have created for each tab. Let me select one by one tab, and let me select the type in the below. Item type as for absence, I am selecting absence, and for core HR, I am selecting the core HR, and for the exit reports, I am selecting the exit, and for goal management, and I am selecting the goal management, and for payroll, I am selecting the payroll. Okay, I have selected the types. So variables are connected along with the types. Okay, now let me assign these variables. Okay, let me assign these variables to the each and every tab. Okay, now currently we are in the absence reports. Okay, now currently let me go to the absence reports. Okay, the first one is absence. In the absence list view, in the absence reports list view, I am going to data tab, and here I am able to select absence report list. Okay, and in exit reports, I will select exit. Where is exit? Exit report list, array data provider, and in the core HR reports, I will select core HR reports list, and in the payroll, I will select the payroll reports list, and lastly we have goal management. Let me select the goal management array data provider in the same one. Okay. Okay, now we created the tabs and we created the list view and we created the cards, and we are able to add the variables types. We created variables, we created types, and we associated types with variables, and we associated these variables with the tabs. Now what we have to do is we have to pass the data to the tabs. Use this. What I am going to do here is, and I am going to use few functions and a few event listeners and action chains. Okay. Okay, in order to create the logic, what I am doing here is I am going to the JavaScript tab. Let me create few functions. Okay, let me create few functions. I am creating one sample function. Page module dot prototype dot page module dot prototype dot data provider. I will make it as absence data provider. Absence data provider is equals to function of flower basis. Okay, we will do it like this. Function of, I am taking here it as ADP. I am taking a keyword called ADP, and what I am doing here is I am returning this ADP. Okay, what I will do here in the middle of this function is I will push the data into this ADP. Okay, ADP dot push of. Now I will place my entire JSON object. I will place the JSON object inside this push. Okay, so that it will push the data into the ADP, and this ADP will be and we will connect this ADP to the absence data provider variable, and that absence data provider variable is connected to this front end array data provider front end of absence reports. Okay, let's do this. Let me paste the entire object which I have created. Okay, let me copy it. Okay, I am copying it. Yes, I am copying it and I am pasting it here. Okay, if you see here, this is the entire JSON structure. Okay, like braces, and we are having this report name and report path. Okay, report name is absence balance details, and report path we are taking it from XMLP server. Now what I will do here is I will go to event listeners. Okay, I will go to event listeners and I will click on plus event listener, and I will select VB enter, and I will click on next, and I will click on finish. Once I created a VB enter event listener, it will create a VB enter listener action chain. Let me click on this go to action chain. Once we enter into this action chain, let me select call function component, and what I am doing here is in the function drop down I am selecting the absence data provider. Okay, and this absence data provider I have selected inside the function. Function has one parameter, that is ADP. Let me select absence reports list and its data. Okay, variables dot absence report list dot data I have selected in the ADP. So what I am doing here is whenever the page loads, I am calling an action chain. Inside that action chain I am calling a function, and whenever I am calling the function, I am passing the ADP absence report list dot data variable. Okay, dot data variable. So array data variable I am passing it. So I am collecting this absence data provider result in I am collecting the result in absence data provider. Okay, so we will do the same for all other modules. Let me do it. So I have created the functions for all the variables. Okay, I have created functions for all the variables. Initially we have created for absence. Later I created for exit reports. After that I have created for core HR reports. After that I have created for payroll reports. After that I have created for goal management. So for all the variables we have created functions. What I will do here is now I will call the functions. I will call all the functions. Okay. Now let me select the core HR data provider and let me pass the core HR ADP of data. Okay. And in the same way, let me do it for exit reports. Let me sorry, this is a call component. Let me delete it. Let me drag and drop call function. Let me select exit data provider and let me give the exit data provider ADP. Okay, data, and let me do it for payroll. Let me do it for payroll data provider. Let me select the payroll ADP dot data. Next, we have remaining only one. What I am doing that is goal management. Let me select this goal management dot ADP of data. Okay. Now this one got completed. Okay, let me change the function names. It is throwing a warning like function name should not start with the capital letter. Okay, I didn't place the capital letter for all other things. Let me change it for the first function name. Okay, in the first function name itself I have placed it. Let me change it. Okay, now I have changed it. Now we are not able to see the error. Let me select it again, absence data provider, and let me pass the absence data provider dot data. Okay, now we have called all the functions. What we have to do is we have to create the same variables one more time. Okay, we have to create the same variables one more time. Without creating variables also we can do it. We can reduce the list of variables data, no problem. Let me do it in this way. Absence assign variable of absence report list dot data, and I am passing the absence data provider 2. Okay, let me do the same thing for all other things. Let me select drag and drop the assign variable. After that, what I will do is I will select core HR variable and I will select data. Let me pass the core HR data provider, and what I will do here is let me click on again assign variable and let me select exit report list and its data. Okay, and what I will do here is I will select exit data provider, and we have to do it for the same other two variables. What I will do here is I will select the payroll data provider list and I will select data inside that list, and I will select the payroll data provider, and finally we have the goal management. Let me drag and drop the assign variable. Let me select the goal management report list. Let me select the data and let me select the goal management data provider. So everything got mapped. Okay, now all the variables got assigned, everything is fine. Let me go to the page designer and if you are able to see the cards now again. Okay, you are able to see the cards. Okay, in the exit reports we are able to see. Let me refresh the screen so that we are able to see for all other areas also. Okay, now we are able to see the cards in all the tabs. Okay, now what I will do here is let me create an event and place the links. Before that we need to write the name here. So what I will do here is let me click on the design mode. Let me select the card. Once I select the card, what I can do here is let me give the primary text. What I will do here is let me select the variables. Inside the variables we have a report name, data, report name and report path. Okay, if I select this ADP of data, no, we have to select the report path. Let me select the data and report path. Okay, and not report path, I will select report name. Okay, once I select the report name, what we are able to see here is, see, we are able to see the names. absence balance details, denied leave report. All these things we are able to see. Let me do this for all other areas also. Okay, for all other tab. Okay, uh, I have added the variables inside the action chain. I have selected everything. Okay, placed everything. So what we are able to see here is we are able to see the reports. See, when I change the tabs, the reports are also changing. Okay, now what's the main thing remaining here is we got everything, but what's the remaining part here is the data. Whenever we clicked on the particular card, for example, I am going to list view of absence and I am going to the card. Okay, inside the card we have placed the report name. Okay, but we need to take the event. Okay, whenever we click on this card, particular card, what will happen here is we have to take navigate to URL component, open URL component, and inside this open URL component we have to select the window name as blank. Okay, and we have to uh, select the report name, report path, all those things. Okay, just select the current dot data dot report path. Okay, this is the variable which shows the uh, thing. But what I will do here is we are taking the report paths only from the XMLP. We didn't get the host name. We need to take the host name. So for that, what I will do here is I will go to the event listeners. In VB Enter we have an action chain. Inside this action chain, what I will do here is I will call one function. Okay, and I am going to place this function as let me create the function first. In the last, what I will do here is page module dot prototype dot host is equals to function of host. Host means the instance name. Host is equals to window dot location dot host name. I am taking this, okay, and I am returning host. Okay, now what I return, I am return host. Okay, now what I will do here is let me go to this action chains where we have defined the function. In this drop down, I will take the host. In the parameter, it is asking for the host. What I will do here is I will create one variable of string type. I will mention it as host. Okay, and let me select that host variable inside this parameter for the function. Okay, now we will get the host. What I will do here, go to action chains, card action chain. What I will do here is I will in the path I will go to the function. Let me remove all those things. I will select the host plus double quote slash plus, oh it's gone, let me take the host one more time. Host plus slash plus current dot data dot report path. So let me save it. So this is how we are going to get the paths. Okay, let me do this for all other things. Okay, now I have added for all the tabs. Okay, if you see here, when I selected multiple tabs, we are able to see multiple data. Okay. Now what we will do here is we will check the preview once, then we can confirm. I am clicking on preview. Let me click on preview. Once I click on preview, the preview will be loaded. We have absence reports, and we have exit reports, and we have core HR reports, and we have payroll reports, and we have goal management reports. Let me do one thing. Let me click on any of these tiles. Whenever I click on these tiles, see it is navigating to that particular path. Currently we are in development mode, so the host name will not be catched clearly. So what I will do here is, I will do some styling to it. We already discussed in the last video how to do the styling. Let me create one CSS file inside the application resources. Let me put it as styles. Okay, and let me click on create. Once we will place the code here of our styles. Okay, let me place the styles. I am placing the codes here. I have created card and card hover. Okay, let me go to the dashboard and let me go to the JSON. Here we have to import that. How we will import? I will put it as imports. After that imports, let me put one column. In the double quotes, we have to write slash resources slash css slash styles dot css. Okay, this is how we have to write. Okay, and imports, this is an object, so I need to place it in curly braces. Okay, curly braces, and inside that we are having css. Okay, css. Okay, let me put it inside a uh, square brackets. Okay, this is the configuration which we need to do. Okay, let me format it. Okay, now we can add the cards to our add the styles to our count. Let me close the style.css dashboard tab. Now let me go to each and every card section. Okay, inside this card section, what I will do here is we will have one class field. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here. Here I will put it as card. Okay. Now let me place it for all other sections, like I'm in tabs. Okay, card. And let me select another one. In the class, I will place it as card. And in the last one, I have to place it as card. Where is it? Card, yes, card is one occasion. Okay. I think I have placed it for all other things. Let me click on preview once. Once we click on preview, we are able to see the changes. See here, we are able to see the changes. See, whenever I place my cursor on any of the tiles, it is showing shadow. Okay, it is showing shadow, and it looks like in elevated. Okay, if you click on exit reports, the same thing. If you put on core HR reports, the same thing. If you go to the payroll reports, the same thing. Goal management reports, the same thing. Okay. If you click on any of the reports, it will navigate you to the particular path. Okay. Now we will publish this and we will see it. Okay. Let me place the class for this one also. We missed it here. Yes. Now we will publish this entire extension. I am clicking on publish. Once I click on publish, our extension will got published. Let me say it as report extension. Okay, and I'm clicking on publish. Once I clicked on publish, the extension got applied. We will see it from the front end. Let me go to the front end. Let me go to the others tab. There is others. Yes, others tab. Inside others, we have our dashboard. Just click on this. Once you click on it, it is redirecting to the dashboard main. You are able to see absence reports. Click on exit reports. Click on core HR reports. Click on payroll reports. Click on goal management reports. See, we are able to see all the things. Okay, just click on any of the report. It is redirecting you to the particular things. Okay, particular page. So if you see here, uh, like we are able to see multiple uh, tabs and multiple reports, but what we can do here is like we are able to see the cards. We are able to see the cards with some borders. See, around you are having one space around one border. This is not looks good. So what I will do here is I will go to that extension. I will select that card. Sorry, not the card, list view. I will select the list view. Once I selected the list view, if you go to all, if you go to all, you have a display property. Just select the card. Okay, just select the card. Okay, in all the list views. I am doing the same for all the list views. I am selecting it to the card. Okay, once I selected the card, you are able to see the style is changing. Okay, the style is getting changed. Let me see the preview. Once we see the preview, it looks very good. Let it load. Once the preview got loaded, see how it is showing. It's showing very good, like all the cards. Okay, core HRs, payroll, goal management reports. See, exit reports. So this is how we are like able to create the cards. And one more important thing here is if you are trying to show any images, you can select it. Let me go to the card. Let me select that for absences. Go to the card. Once you go to the card, you have an option called in general. In general, you are having the option called image size. See image size. If you select the full width, okay. If you select the full width, let me select the absence. Let me go to live. Let me select the absence. See, we are able to see the images and the text above it. Let me select the image. This is the default image. If you want to change the image, then you can give the path for this image source. The image source field, you can give the path. Okay. Let me select the image size for as image size list. Go to the card. Let me go to the card. Let me select the image size as full width. Okay, and let me select the card and let me select the image size as full width, and in the below card also let me do it for all. Once we have done this full width, we are able to see the images for all the tabs. Let me see the preview. So it's running. See how wonderful it is. Like there are so many cards. If you go to exit reports, see exit reports. If you go to core HR reports, core HR reports. If you go to payroll reports, it will show the payroll reports. If you go to goal management reports, it will show you the goal management reports. Okay, we can now publish these changes. Let me click on publish. Like let me added images. Okay, let me click on publish. Once we click on publish, the same things will reflect in this report. Let me go to the home page and let me come back again to the same dashboard from the front end. Just go to others, just click on dashboard. Once you click on this dashboard, see, we are able to see in the form of images, core HR, payroll reports, goal management reports. Okay, and let me click on any, see, it is, okay, there is no access for this Alan Smith. If we are trying it from any other user, we will definitely get the access, then we can see the report. Okay, so this is all for the video, guys, and we have seen how to reference the CSS which we have created custom in this example. Okay, and we have created a beautiful dashboard here. Okay, this is all for the video, guys. Thank you very much.